Jobs of the future. Now that you know what skills will make you successful in the future, let's take a look at some future jobs. Disclaimer: all of these jobs do not currently exist and may never exist, so please don't blame me if you tell your parents that you want to be a trash engineer and they laugh in your face. 1. Trash engineer. This may be the oddest future job, but it's totally necessary. Think about it. Humans produce 2.6 billion pounds of trash annually, and what do we do with it? Throw it in landfill. There is no way this practice is sustainable, so we're going to have to think about something else to do with all of our rubbish. Unfortunately, just packing our trash Wall-E style isn't going to cut it. In comes future you. A world-renowned trash engineer who's solving the Earth's waste problems one wrapper at a time. You could turn our rubbish into clean gas. Or figure out a way to make it combine to make it strong enough to construct buildings with. The possibilities are endless, but it's up to you to come up with the award-winning ideas. Skills needed: strong STEM skills, critical thinking and mental elasticity. Best undergraduate majors: civil engineering, chemical engineering, trash engineering. 2. Alternative energy consultant. People cannot survive on fossil fuel forever, so alternative energy sources are the only hope. I'm sure you've heard of solar, wind and hydroelectric energy. The question is, which one is right for your home, your community and your city? Say hello to your new dream job, alternative energy consultant. You'll be an expert in all things energy and go from city to city around the world assessing the best sustainable energy source for each place. Believe me, you'll be in high demand very soon. Skills needed: strong STEM background, mental elasticity and people skills. Best undergraduate majors: chemical engineering, chemistry, renewable energy engineering, environmental studies, physics, mechanical engineering. 3. Earthquake forecaster. This job is literally impossible in today's day and age, but hey, some people would have said the same thing about weather forecasters less than 100 years ago. With big earthquakes happening more frequently, someone's going to have to come up with a way to accurately map the Earth's core and figure out how to actually predict earthquakes with plenty of warning. My money's on you. Skills needed: strong STEM background, critical thinking, and complex problem-solving skills. Best undergraduate majors: geoscience, physics, geophysics, geology, math, computer science. 4. Medical mentor. As machines and robots take over the medical field by diagnosing patients and even performing surgery, a new role in the medical field will emerge: medical mentors. As a medical mentor, you'll be in charge of patients after their appointments, surgeries and other medical procedures. You'll check in on them, make sure they are following their doctors' or robots' recommendations and help them break through the negative factors that are impeding them from getting and staying healthy. Think of yourself as a nutritionist, therapist, exercise counselor and friend all rolled into one. Skills needed: strong STEM background, critical thinking, people and interdisciplinary skills. Best undergraduate majors: psychology, nutrition, dietetics, sociology, biology. 5. Organ body part creator. Ever heard of the organ black market? Well, it exists, it's illegal and it's a huge problem. Why? Because many people around the world spend years on medical waiting lists praying that their name will get called for the next eye, kidney or even heart available. Eventually, they get sick of waiting and they discover the deep, dark world of the organ black market, where they can buy whatever they need for a price. Every 12 minutes a new name gets added onto the already gigantic waiting list, and every day about 21 people die because they didn't get the organ they needed. With those kinds of stats, it's not surprising that people turn to the black market. However, in a few years, it'll be up to you to create organ and body parts from stem cells and other materials that don't yet exist. 6. Memory surgeon. Here's where things start to get a bit sci-fi. Why? What if there was a way to surgically remove bad memories, mental illness and destructive behavior? Is it possible? Would it be ethical? Would it rid the world of terrorism? Only you can unlock the answers to these burning questions by becoming a memory surgeon. Your future career is bound to cause controversy, but stick to it, and you could change the world. Just make sure you're only removing memories, illnesses and behaviors that actually need to be removed, so that when your friend asks you if you can remove last night's bad date, you can say no. Skills needed: strong STEM background, critical thinking, mental elasticity, complex problem solving and creativity. Best undergraduate majors: biology, chemistry, neurobiology. 7. Personal productivity person. In order to compete with the up-and-coming automated workforce, people are going to have to become as efficient as possible. However, doing so is easier said than done. Think about how many distractions you have in your life that hinder you from unlocking your full potential. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Netflix, Hulu, the 24-hour news cycle, and more. As technology continues to evolve, the number of distractions we have will continue to grow, and if we are inefficient, machines will be looming in the background ready to take our jobs. Unless, of course, we all have person productivity people, or PPP. As a PPP, your job will consist of analyzing people's daily lives and teaching them to silence their daily distractions in order to work harder and smarter. P.S. I'm still working on the exact name of this future career, but trust me, it's going to be a big one. Skills needed: critical thinking, creativity, people skills, mental elasticity, SMAC skills and interdisciplinary skills. Best undergraduate majors: communication and media, physiology, sociology. 8. Personal Internet of Things, IoT, security repair person. We are used to calling plumbers or repairmen when something is broken around the house, but who do you call when your smart refrigerator gets hacked and tells your smart coffee maker to continuously make coffee and your smart lights to turn on and off every 5 minutes? A personal IT security repair person, of course. Dysfunctioning products due to hacking is just one of the many problems that the world is bound to face as our devices become smarter. As an IT security repair person, you'll be in charge of thwarting hackers before they cause any damage and fixing any damage that you're unable to prevent. Let's just say that an innocent coffee machine hacker will be the least of your problems. Skills needed: STEM, critical thinking, people skills, mental elasticity, SMAC skills and complex problem solving skills. Best undergraduate majors: computer science, computer engineering, mechanical engineering. 9. Flight instructor. I know what you're thinking. Flight instructors already exist. You're right, they do, but what about human flight instructors? Listen, you already know that flying cars are bound to happen, but let's take that idea one step further: flying people. Although I'm not positive that people will fly by 2030, it's only a matter of time before someone, somewhere builds a device that allows people to fly. Perhaps it's only short distances at first, but eventually people might be able to fly from Auckland to Christchurch or even to Sydney. Once the flight revolution takes off, everyone will want to learn, and who better to teach them than you? If you wouldn't mind being one of the first people who learns how to fly, you'll end up racking in the big bucks. Skills needed: STEM, critical thinking, people skills, creativity, mental elasticity, interdisciplinary skills and complex problem solving skills. Best undergraduate majors: communication, astrology, physics, computer science, entrepreneurship. 10. Commercial space pilot. Elon Musk and Richard Branson are racing to space, and soon, civilian space exploration is going to become a reality. Yay! However, there's one little problem. Who's going to fly us around? We can't possibly all become astronauts before exploring the moon or Mars. That would take way too long and wouldn't be practical at all. We'll need someone who has the experience of an astronaut but is also trained to handle much larger rockets with many more people aboard. Sounds like a tough job, but if you're an expert on space and have always dreamed of becoming an astronaut, it's time to start thinking bigger. I'm counting on you to become the best commercial space pilot the future has ever seen. Skills needed: STEM, critical thinking, people skills, creativity, mental elasticity, interdisciplinary skills and complex problem-solving skills. Best undergraduate majors: aerospace engineering, astrology, physics, computer science. Final thoughts: although a lot of the jobs that exist today will be automated by 2030, you should be excited about the future, not scared of it. The robots will take over all of the boring jobs, which will leave more free time for you to explore interesting, creative, and important new jobs such as the 10 I outlined in this blog. However, you shouldn't limit yourself to the jobs on this list. Dream up your own list of potential future careers that use the essential skills outlined earlier, and who knows, you might create the next $1 million